How's it going, Mike? It's good to be back. Yeah, I've been doing comedy since I was 15, which made it hard to perform here because I will never forget the sound of those ankle monitors going off. I'm very glad to be back at Mic Drop. I say that because not too long ago I went to an open mic. I went to an open mic at my college campus. I go to UNT, which if you don't know is a music and arts school. So you can imagine how that crowd felt. 1 minute they're listening to beautiful guitar and song and chorus, and the next minute some fat guy in a suit angry talking at them. I mean, it's like how cable TV is, right? 1 minute there's Frank Sinatra singing My Way, the next channel is Donald Trump giving a speech about wanting things his way. I'm not saying I'm Trump, but those music kids in the audience, they thought I was.
Bro!
My English class is really crazy. It's full of crazy people. The professor had us share our hot takes to get us confident talking about our opinions. So one of my classmates stands up and he's like, I don't think pineapple belongs on pizza. And we talked about that for 35 minutes. I was like, wow, we just wasted so much time talking about something everybody knows. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Yeah, thank goodness there's no weirdos in this audience tonight. I was worried. And then there's about 5 minutes left of class, and this girl stands up like this was her moment to share with the world that she's a lunatic. She says, I don't think outer space is real. What? We're in college. You waited until just now to say the craziest thing I've ever heard? And she walked out. I was so baffled and terrified. It's that same feeling you get when you send a text to the wrong person, you know? You're typing, if you were a dessert, I'd eat you all night long. And then your mom replies. She's like, what the hell is wrong with you? I was supposed to send to my girlfriend, you idiot. You know how you talk to your mom? My best friend is an atheist. He's here tonight if you want to smite him. Sometimes we like to joke about what it would be like if you prayed. So one day we got him to pray, and he says, God, just making sure you're listening. I know you don't hear from me very much, but it's me, Nate. Let me get through this. If you're real, give me a sign. Make something happen. Give me something crazy, like, I don't know, make the Eagles lose to the Cowboys or something. And his wish came true. He came up to me and he's like, Chase, I can work miracles. And as a Christian, I said, oh no, he cracked the code. And he's telling all his atheist friends, guys, all you gotta do is not believe and it'll make anything happen. All kinds of things started going on, I tell you. God, I don't know if you're real. If you're real, make Texas freeze over for a week straight. All the streets are slippery and sliding, and then it happened. You can thank the atheists for that one, guys. Lord, if you're real, please make HEB registers shut down before Christmas. That one happened too. And this is my favorite one. God, if you're real, please make I-35 safe and drivable. We're still waiting on that one. It's really weird being an adult now because I had to go grocery shopping for the first time by myself. And I got there and immediately I was confused and terrified, like I had never been there before. I started crying. I was like, Mom, I think you left me at the entrance. I'm just going to stay here. Please find me. She goes, what are you talking about? You were just trying to sext me last night. and then it occurred to me and I had to let go of the employee's hand I'd been holding. It's really weird grocery shopping because I get stopped by people that are offering me samples, you know how that is. And I'm way too nice to be like, don't talk to me, I don't know you. So I'm like, oh yeah, sure. You know how it is. This guy stopped me and he's like, do you want to try some Mott's cereal? And I don't know if you guys know what Mott's cereal is, but let me give you a picture. Picture the worst thing you've ever tasted in your life. Put a little bit of apple cinnamon on it, put it in a really ugly box, and package it with hate, and you've got Mott's cereal. So he says, do you want to try some Mott's cereal? Honestly, man, I'd rather eat rat poison. What was that? I said, oh, sure, yeah, I'd love to. And he looks at me funny, and he pours me way more than a sample, which is how I knew he heard exactly what I said. And he sits there and watches me choke down a bucket of this garbage, and I have to be like, It's good. Because I'm too nice to tell him it's the worst thing I've ever had. He goes, oh, it's good, huh? So you're going to buy some, right? I have 3 boxes of Mott cereal sitting in my house, collecting dust, because not only did this guy make me sample the worst product that has ever been created in this country, but he upsold me and didn't get commission for it. I want to leave you guys with a little story. I visited Ephesus one summer. If you don't know what Ephesus is, it's this ancient Christian civilization in Turkey. It's basically Bible Disneyland. And so we're touring through Bible Disneyland, and the tour guide is like, if you look at these inscriptions, this is where St. John walked. And this atheist guy behind me goes, St. John didn't even exist. And the tour guide is like, no, there's inscriptions of him, in fact, all around the world that would signify that he did exist. And this guy goes, they also draw the earth being round. Hold on, what do you mean by that? He goes, I'm just saying, if they draw St. John and they draw the earth being round when we know it's flat, wouldn't that mean St. John's fake too? I said, we? No, there's no we here. You're the crazy one, not us. And that's when it occurred to me, I'm talking to one of the most insufferable types of people in the world. You know how screwed up you gotta be to be an atheist and a flat earther? Pick a struggle, man. This guy doesn't believe in God or a globe. There's nothing wrong with being an atheist, but you don't get to be lost spiritually and geographically. The guide ends the tour like a saint. He says, God bless you all. And Flat Earth Freddy was like, yeah, right. My name is Chase Lincoln. Thank you so much.